Alright, I have enough time to do a second recording session today. I've had enough time to basically put my headset on real quick. I've had enough time to basically go through and then I edited 2 videos. I did it pretty quickly, so I'm not too sure how well it's gonna turn out. Yeah, I have 1 battle right now. I just hit level 21, so let's just open up the game. I got the timer going. So there's one thing that I forgot to do, which is I forgot to level up Tyrogue. So let's go get Tyrogue to level 21. And then I'll look at the next battle. So Tyrogue's gonna evolve here. It should be Hitmonlee. Good. And then I believe I get double kick or something here. Get rid of Foresight. Keep the other move for now. Focus energy. It's probably more useful than secret power. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's get this exported. Boom. Let's clear out here. And then over here. So this fight shouldn't be too hard. It should just be wipe. Go here, and then this can mud shot. Mud shot bubble beam will always kill. Can use Eldegoss for this. Inferno can go against this pretty well. And Pidgeotto can go against that pretty well. I can bring Ponyta's back up. I guess I could bring maybe this. What would I potentially need backup for? Honestly, yeah, let's bring Paris in case I need a backup. But I don't think I should need a backup. I think this should be a very easy fight. Keyword on think. Palpitoad is absolutely a bring to this fight. Right there is the team I am going to be bringing. Let's get Thornberry to you. You. Petra Berry to you. You. And you. Walk slowly up here as we slowly encroach this. This is the trainer I'll be taking on. This will be Camper Gavi. I have 6 Pokemon. These 6 Pokemon right here. We are all prepped for this trainer. Let's head into Gavi. I'm going to speed up through here because I'm pretty over leveled for this fight. But on B-Barrel, all I need to do is press double kick. Which will be Ponyta. And on Ponyta, I can go into Tom Kench. Tom Kench always eats that, can fire off a Mud Shot so that I can guarantee outspeed next turn. And then Bubble Beam will kill. This then beats Electric on, I think, Mega Drain. So we can get a free swap to Zyra here. Where we will press Leaf Tornado a couple of times. Dropping accuracy is big. Okay, that's why we have a Pecha Berry on Zyra. We're just going to press Leaf Tornado until this dies. Where we should now bait out Sunflora on Sludge Bomb. So we go into Wukong. Okay, I mean, that's also fine. This is mostly a one-shot, and then we bait Dustox out, who will also be a two-shot with Flame Wheel. And that is Camper Gavi defeated. Relatively easy fight. And then the reward for that fight is right here. The rare candy. Let's go heal. And then I'm going to take my one... What is this? 110. I'm going to take my 110 encounter. Very good, very good. The best Pokemon to catch is Zyra. And then Tom catches in the back. Let's go ahead. We're going to take the 110 encounter. Honestly, anything except Yamper and Electrike would be great. But I think I want Reaper Shinx here. Tynamo would be fine as well. Okay, Shinx. Very happy with Shinx. Shinx is usually a pretty good encounter here. I'm okay with Shinx here. The reason... Okay. Well, I'll discuss my reasoning as I'm catching it. But Shinx is a good encounter because he gets Covet. And then Intimidate, also only electric type. So the Intimidate is what matters the most, I would say. Let's go to Fury. Yeah, let's go to Fury. And then I can just go take the Granite Cave encounter as well. And then I will view my encounters afterwards. Actually, yeah, let me go take it afterwards. I kind of want to take the floor 2 encounter, which may seem a little questionable, but it's a guaranteed answer for Lopunny, which I don't have. Yeah, I'm gonna take the second floor encounter. Alright, so we're gonna take our granite floor, or our granite cave encounter. Let me just restart that. I'm going to take my granite cave encounter here. I believe I want to draw from B1F because what I need right now is a guaranteed normal resist. And on 1F, there is about a 35% chance that I do not get a normal resist. So I think I would just rather take the guaranteed one. Nose Pass. Okay. I'm actually not sure how good Nose Pass is. I would guess not great. But also it has Magnet Pull. So I can now pull electric types. It's a super late Evo. Holy crap. Like a super late Evo. I'm gonna name this... I don't think this one makes a whole lot of sense, but let's go Aatrox. Is that how you spell it? Yes. I always have to check my spelling on these. So nose pass is kind of exactly what we need, but also not, if that makes sense. Okay. Anyways, we're about to check the 2 encounters that I got. First up, let's check Shinx the Nefiri the Shinx. Jolly Nature is incredible. 27 speed, 25 defense, 18 attack. This is a good Shinx. This is a good Shinx. Next is the Nose Pass, who is mild. I believe that's not good. Yeah, minus defense, 3 defense. Okay, I mean, this will be very specially bulky. Like, incredibly specially bulky. For right now, it's just... it's what I need. Yeah, right now, it's just gonna do what I need it to do. Which is to be a wall. It's literally all I need it to do. I think we get rid of block. And then we'll learn Spark here at 16. Which I'll teach over tackle. And then at 19 I get AP. Which I think I'm gonna take over rock through. It's either that or I take it over, or I take magnitude. I don't think I'm pressing magnitude ever. And then Nefiri, Nuzzle is a great move. We absolutely learn Nuzzle. And then we delay the Evo until 20, so that we always have Covet. Cancel the Evo, cancel the Evo, cancel the Evo, cancel the Evo. There we go, 21. So I don't think I ever pressed bite on this person. Yeah, I don't think I ever pressed bite on the Fury. Since that is now all of the Pokemon that I will gain access to, let's go ahead and get an export up. Why is he shown as sturdy? He should be magnetful. He is. It's just showing as that. Okay. Boom. Here we go. Over to the Calyx page. Let's first update this. So we took from here, and we got Nose Pass. And then we took from here and got Shinx. And that is now... that is every single trainer, plus a rare candy. Let me go through here and mark everything as well. There's got to be a quicker way to like go through these and click them all as beaten, right? Maybe not. And that leaves us at Do for Gym. So the 2 things that I need to check here is Surskit. I'll say Mask is most likely who we will be using. The rare candy on. Okay, yeah. So this should go fairly well. Let me clear this out. Cubfu. So on Cubfu, I think my play is, let me open my text documents so that I can write down what I'm thinking here. So mask lead, gust 2x, or no, we gust, scary face, gust. KO, baiting Lopunny. It's always Lopunny. It's pretty much always bait Lopunny, but I think it could bait... I think it could bait Hitmontop. I think it can maybe bait Hitmontop. So quick attack if... I gotta do branching paths. If Lopunny, quick attack. If Hitmontop, so what can I do here? So Rock Slide is guaranteed to be used, right? Could I go Nose Pass? Swap Nose Pass. Swap Mask. That gets him to -1. Maybe do it again. Swap Nose Pass. Swap Mask. Swap LD? Well, at -2. I feel like this could maybe come in for 1 fake out if needed. Yeah, if I needed to, I think I could go into Hitmon to get 1 off. Because let me do calcs here. So 13 plus 13 is 26. 26 puts him down to 30. So yeah, I'd have to either get off 2... either have to get off 2 Leaf Tornadoes or... let me use my thinking brain here. So if I go here and fake out once, then I go into Eldegoss and Leaf Tornado twice, I can then always swap here so that it sees kill with only Mach Punch, and then Mach Punch can kill. Yeah, okay. Swap Mask, swap Hitmon, fake out, swap Mask, swap LD, Leaf Tornado 2x, swap Mask, Gust. Gust, KO, baiting, Lopunny. Quick attack. And then that would bring out... question mark. Who does it bring out? Because it could bring out Combuskin, I think. Could also bring out Scraggy. Baiting Scraggy or Combuskin. If Scraggy at -1, do I still outspeed? No. What if I max my speed? If I max my speed on here, I guaranteed outspeed even after a drop. Maybe max speed on Hitmon to outspeed Scraggy after a rock tomb. Rare candy Surskit. Mask, Nose Pass, Hitmon, LD. Right now are my brings. And I think I'll need Palpitoad. I need Palpitoad for this because none of my other water types will be able to do anything against this. Yeah. So I need Palpitoad to clutch up against this. The good news is if he is always guaranteed to go for double kick, I could go to mask. To drop them. Yeah. Let me just use Luxio to beat this. So maybe this could go against this, because Feint Attack's always highest damage roll. But I think Hitmon would just be better suited, so I think these are just my 6. Palp, Luxio. I don't know why I put it like that on here. Nose Pass, Hitmon, LD, Palp, and Luxio all get Orans. Yeah, I think I can figure my way out through this one without too much difficulty. So I'll take the Evo on hit Mask and maybe consider maxing Hitmon's speed. I'd consider it. I don't think it's necessary, but I'd absolutely consider it. Okay, let's look at the trainers before. So I think this I'm definitely taking, right? But if I can just lead... Oh my lord. If I can just lead this on this and go for the kill... It should always bait here. Afterwards, I mean, I could maybe look for something else on this. But like on Stuffle, I could just swap. Is it always Body Slam? It is always Body Slam. I could swap here, then here. And then Gust is a 2-shot. And then on this, I can swap. Ooh, Defiant. Never mind. Here I can swap here, and this always kills. I think LD is always a good bring. And Palp is a relatively good bring. I'm pretty much married to the idea of evolving Surskit, so I think I just do it. Yeah. I'm pretty married to the idea of using my rare candy on Ash here. So the important thing to note is that I need Scary Face. And then Bubble Beam has no use. Bubble Beam has no use. So I can simply equip orange berries to everyone here. Oh wait, no. Cherry berries on you, and you, and you, and you. So that means cherry berry, orange berry on Pidgeotto, orange berry on Hitmon because Hitmon has lumber. Okay, let's go in, talk to this guy. Alright, so before I go into the battle, let me take a second to pause. The first battle in Brawly's gym is Battle Girl Laura. She has a Riolu, a Stuffle, and a Mankey. We're just gonna get into it. First up comes Riolu, which Lee Sin can simply press double kick on twice. This should bring out Stuffle, who is a free swap into Aatrox first, and then a free swap into Ash second. I can then press Gust twice, and it will always kill Stuffle. Shit. It's not guaranteed to always kill twice. But I can stay in because a crit will never kill. And I have Pokemon to swap to. Thank God for the Intimidate. Okay, so I must have low rolled into high rolled. Oh no, Gust pretty much always kills there, even after the heal. And then here we swap to Azir. Azir outspeeds by 2 points and can always tank any attack from here. Air Slash is always a one-shot. And that's Battle Girl Laura. That's it. That's all she has to offer. Alright, next trainer. Next trainer. See, I guess my first thought process here is what can I use that can just maybe kill this in 2 hits? If I put an item on, I bait knockoff, or he uses knockoff instead. So I could go, who was it just on? I could go Staravia. So how does this one look? I think I use Staravia for this one, and 2 Aerial Aces can kill. If he double crits dual Wing Beat, I can swap into Pidgeotto. And then on this, I go into Mask, who always baits Pin Missile. And then I can always go into Monkey and get off 1 attack. And I can make that end up being, nope, I can't use that. Could maybe use this as an Intimidate Mon. Yeah, I don't really have a whole lot for this fight, but shouldn't need all 6 Pokemon. Grab Galio out of the box, put you at the end. Grab Inferno. Pidgeotto goes up second, and then we'll grab Luxie out of the box as well. Go ahead and take the cherry berries off these 3. So Galio needs no item. Same with Azir. Everyone else is going to get one. jumping in here now. I'm a little late, but this should be pretty easy. This is gust once. Now we scary face so that he hopefully doesn't sucker punch. This is really so that we can try and get the 50-50 here. Okay, I'm lucky, but this will now bait. This will now bait Lopunny out. So my line is just a little bit different now. Yeah, my line's gonna be a little bit different now. Always bounce this out with quick attack. And then we should hopefully just bait down the line. Huh? Why did we go Combuskin? He must see kill. $39. Yeah, sees kill with both Incinerate and Thunder Punch. I mean, we're hoping for Thunder Punch, but it's most likely to be Incinerate. Okay. That burns up my Oranberry, and it gives him a speed boost. +24 plus 24. So if he min rolls me, I can live. If I take another roll of 13, let's assume I take another roll of 14. What does this put me down to? Puts me down to 37. And then I'd have to take a bunch of those. So, I mean, even swapping doesn't look that good anymore. But I think I'm gonna do it anyways. Huh? Wait, he should have never seen work up there. The speed boost. Fuck. Please be Incinerator or else I'm fucked. I might be a little fucked. I might be a little fucked. I might be a little fucked. Might be a little fucked here. I might have misplayed. Yeah, I might have misplayed here. I think it's always double kick. Trying to think, how can I get through this? I mean, I'm always dead here, right? Shoot. Shoot indeed. Fuck. Okay, I have an idea. think I just have to let this die. Then go Lee Sin, bake out into Ash. Can quick attack kill here? If not, we might be looking at a reset. Quick attack can never kill here. And it's always, I mean, it's random move, Incinerate, Thunder Punch. The thing that sucks is that I cannot kill with quick attack. I can only, and I still need Ash. Trying to think, what can I do here? There, that gets me to go here again. Like, what does that offer to me? It's like I need to get back into Lee Sin, or else I'm just risking. Like, if I'm saying crit or kill, like, it's not a great way to play this. Going to Zyra won't get me anything. I think I just have to go back to Lee Sin and hope that it's not Incinerate. Okay. Get back into Lopunny. Retaliate here. One more swap back to Ash. We'll do one more pivot through here. It's Zyra. Just stay in here now. Leaf Tornado. We're going a little off plan here. Hitmontop should always be fake out. Yeah, it should always be fake out. So I can go Ash. Why is Pursue not seeking? Why did Pursue not see kill there? I mean, if this doesn't crit, I can go back here. Good. Let's do a Turtwig run. This is the Turtwig run that I have saved. Yeah, I'm gonna run Turtwig. I'm gonna run Turtwig. Okay, so we're looking. Dude, I'm just tired of not making it through early game, and I feel like Turtwig is guaranteed to get me through early game. I'll take a look at all the Pokemon after I catch them. If I was running Chimchar, I would consider running or resetting on C-Dot. Yeah, if I wasn't running Grotle, I'd consider resetting off of that. But these are very good encounters so far. I'm very happy with these first 5 encounters. Fletchling is pretty good. What do I want to name this, though? Maybe, like... I don't know. I was thinking, and then I couldn't really think of anything. So maybe... Firebird, like a brand. That sucks. Another like hour and a half down the drain. It's okay. Oh wow. Okay. I mean, yeah, those are good stats. Those are good stats. Naughty, I don't think truly matters. Stats are meh. Hardy, stats are meh. Minus attack is wow. That's a Fletchling if I've ever seen one. All right. Let's level everyone up, and then yeah, I'm probably gonna avoid the sheet until I make it past the first gem. Just because I don't know. It's not like I don't like my encounters, it's that they're just interesting. Yeah, we just run through here. I mean, I misplayed. I didn't think that it could. I didn't think that the Combuskin could work up. So I 100% thought that I had to swap there, but if I had just stayed in and attacked, I would have been completely fine. By the way, like, completely fine, and that's 100% my fault. I made the mistake. I should have recalced it, or like in the moment I should have recalced it and I didn't. Which is the only person to blame is myself. My prep was bad. This is not a great fledgling, but I don't think it really matters. Fletchling's mainly used as like a swapping tool. This also kind of changes how I can use my... I don't know. I'm just tired of running Monkey, man. Like, Monkey's good. Don't get me wrong. Monkey is absolutely good. I think he's probably the best starter. At least for how I like to play, he's the best starter. But I don't think he's, like... I'm trying to find what word I'm looking for. Bide in nature. I mean, like, I guess, like, the only... This is only getting use against this, right? It's only getting use against the Swirlix. So, I mean, hitting Surskit and... I have... I wouldn't say guaranteed, but I have answers into like 3 Pokemon so far for the gym. My biggest one right now that's going to be an issue is going to be the Combuskin. I don't really have anything for Combuskin. Besides like Masquerain going in and firing off 1 attack. Let's go Ash. Bubble Beam. Pop that. I will say I think my fire type encounter actually matters. Also my bug and type encounter. Well, my bug encounter will matter. And I don't like I'm not convinced that Girdle's the best. I really like Girdle. He provides not exactly what I need, but he provides a pretty good option for like a lot of things. Monkey provides like clear checks into like I don't know. Scatterbug's a good encounter. If I can get Compound Eyes, this is goated. Bug Pokemon. I feel like Kha'Zix is a little weird here. Yeah, I'm gonna go Kale. And then I need to go get my fire type encounter as well. Maybe I heal before I go take this. I mean, yeah, it's an encounter. It's going to be highly dependent on its stats. Yeah, this is Neferi every day. The first dog Pokemon I usually just name Neferi. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the Pokemon that I caught. Let's see what I got. So Scatterbug. Before I open it, Scatterbug can either have Shield Dust or Compound Eyes. Minus special attack doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. Oh, Compound Eyes, my love, my love. Oh, I love Compound Eyes. This should make the fight so much easier. Like, legitimately. And then Neferi, Impish, minus special attack. Wow. Yeah, I don't really have anything to say except for I'm going to have Kale carry most of early game for me. And this keeps Compound Eyes throughout. Yes, correct. So now the plan is going to be you always catch Pokemon with Vivian in the lead. Yeah, you always catch Pokemon with Vivian in the lead because Compound Eyes can boost the chance of a held item. And there's some Pokemon that have some pretty good held items. Horsey is the one I'm thinking of. So what is Compound Eyes like? How does it read outside? What is the percent increase? Compound Eyes Pokemon. Outside of battle. From Emerald onwards, if a Pokemon is leading, the chance of a wild Pokemon holding an item increase from if it's 50% to 60%, and if it's 5% to 20%. Okay. So Compound Eyes raises the chance that a Pokemon holding a held item, it goes up drastically. I'm probably also just taking this encounter here. I don't think there's any reason to not take it. Like, just thinking, realistically, is there any reason to not take this encounter? I don't think so. Okay, it's been a while since I've had you. I don't hate Krogunk. Krogunk's pretty good. We'll go Singed. Singed. And then we'll go check him as well. So here, he can be a mixed attacker. Oh my god, everything I'm getting is just, okay. He's gonna be a physical attacker. Everything I'm getting is minus special attack. It's fine. Completely fine. Okay. Open up here. Let me reset back to the truck. Import. I'm not going to pull up any of these early ones just because I should be able to wipe the floor with them. Should, for the most part, be safe here. So we'll take you. You're not useful. And you're not useful. Everyone else is useful, except for you two. At least for now. Later they will be useful. I feel like just taking this encounter here is probably smart. I don't know. I think it's worth delaying it if you're like good at this game, which I am very clearly not by how many times I've wiped so far. I'm either playing too fast or I'm playing too loose. I'm not really sure which one it is. It's probably both. Can fire off one attack, it gets boost. Fires off a second attack. Yeah, I can stay in here and bite. And then that gets me into... Should just be able to go here. Did I not heal you, or what? And then I can just stay in here and air cutter again. Good. So for the next trainer, I'm just gonna keep exactly what I have. Do I outspeed? Yes, I do. I do outspeed here. So I could just... Yeah, I got an idea. So I can either lead fake out. I can lead Fake Out Vacuum Wave here. And that does pretty good damage. Can also just go Kale. Let's do this. We'll lead here. Fake Out Vacuum Wave is pretty good damage. Always bounces. I'm gonna go Brand here. Now he's guaranteed to bounce again. Think I'm going to Fury. Yeah, we'll go to Fury. And then Bite should kill. Always baiting Hydro Pump into Turtwig. Turtwig eats that. And then I'm never in threat to die here to anything. So that is simply how we do the fight. Let's not forget to pick this up. Mr. Briney's not there yet. Don't know why I'm looking for him. Pick up all the berries. Walk my way back to the Pokemon Center. Next trainer, Minchino. So, I mean, Cinch is probably just a good lead. Yeah, I would agree with that. Is this just my team? Probably. Put Cherry Berry on you, 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 and put an Berry on you. So Neferi is not tanky in the slightest, but can maybe use him against second Mon. So here we're just gonna lead Fake Out. And then we'll go ahead and swap Kale. It's a little annoying. Go back to Singed. Just gonna swap again. Air Cutter just twice. I'm not really threatened to die here. As long as I can get the kill, I think it's worth. Here I'm just gonna let him attract me. If I can get this off, I can get it off. If not, we swatch. Swap here. Fake Out, Poison Touch, good. Can I die to crit? Crit can deal 22 damage to me, so I'm always safe to fire off a Poison Sting. Okay. Gets into Brand for fairly free. Just let him take down to the poison. Very good. And here, I am just going to get off an Aerial Ace. It's annoying. Gets me into Turtwig though for free. Can absorb. Stay pretty healthy as long as I don't flinch too many times in a row. This is safe. And then that gets me to Ash for free. Bubble Beam kills. Very, very good. Alright. So now we're on to the boss fight of early game. Which shouldn't be much of a boss fight, if I am going to be honest. Fake Out Vacuum Wave has a chance to kill, but also Turtwig can just absorb twice. And then on Krogonk, if I can deal a little damage, then get in here, it's good. Yeah, I just need to do a little bit of damage, and then I can get into Vivian. So we can use Surskit to deal some damage. Use Surskit. I mean, yeah, it's just the exact same 6 Pokemon. Nothing's changing here. Turtwig's the lead. Turtwig's gonna get a Pecha Berry. Neferi is gonna be last, just to remind myself. I think your Pecha Berry, your Pecha Berry, your Pecha Berry, your Oranberry, your Cherry Berry. Okay. I could just run through this and take on the next drag. Or drag. Jesus Christ, I'm nice still in League of Legends mode. Okay, I don't think Absorb's gonna kill here, but I can always just... Okay, crit. I'm gonna go Singed here, just on the fake out. Fake out him in return. I think I can just mud slap him actually. It's gotta be enough damage to go to kill. Perfect. Air Cutter always kills. Baits into execute where I can just Air Cutter again, and if he... So I guess there's a chance that, yeah, he just harvests a bunch here and it becomes really annoying. But I'm gonna press Air Cutter, and as long as this hits, yeah, we're fine. Okay. So that's everything there is to do here. I've gotten all my encounters. I'm ready to head to Slateport. Slateport's where I'm heading. Yes, Slateport is where I'm heading. Okay. So first off, let's pick up the Silk Scarf. And then I am ready to pick up my encounters. Just straight up, I am ready to pick them up. We're going to use Kale. I believe I can just take off my items here. So let's go ahead and take everyone's item off. Just 'cause it's annoying to have to sort through them. And then I can level up Kale to 15 where I learn Poison Powder. So the thing is there a reason to have Strength Shot? Is this really the Pokemon that I want dropping? Probably not. So I think I'd rather take Poison Powder over, and then Sleep Powder over Stun Spore for sure. But I believe I also get like Struggle Bug or something here, which I kind of want to take, and it's probably over Poison Powder. Like, I feel like I need 2 attacking moves. I feel like I need 2 attacking moves. Okay, and then we're going to use this as our lead Pokemon to catch our Pokemon. Because if we can get Horsey here, there's a 20% chance that it's holding a Dragon Scale. We get Carvana. Okay, Sleep Powder. Name it Fizz. I like Fizz on this one. And then just head up north again and fish. Choodle's good. I really like Choodle. Big fan of Choodle. I don't know what I named this last time, but... Oh, wait, no. I can literally look at what I named it, can't I? I just named him Grub. No, I kind of like that, actually. Just name him Grub. And then this is the encounter that I think matters the most. Please give me a useful fighting type. Please give me a useful fighting type. It's useful later. That's for certain. So I don't know how to feel about these because, like, this is a good encounter. Like, absolutely it is a good encounter. If I can make it past early game. Like, I have some pretty goated encounters. I'll take a look at those 3 after. Actually, let's take a look at them now. That's 3 impish Pokemon. Okay. Everything's just impish today, I guess. Stats are meh. Okay, finally a shell armor. Hasty is not ideal, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Let's go ahead and level everything else up. Razor Leaf, I believe we take over Confide. I meant to teach over bubble there. This is a delay. This is a delay. I think this is a teach over poison sting, but I might be wrong. Let's teach it over poison sting. I'm gonna teach over Nuzlocke. I believe this is primarily going to be a physical attacker. Let's just keep both fire type moves for now. I don't know if I actually want to take this Evo. So C-Dot, if I delay this... Wait, if I delay this for 25, I get Synthesis, and I get Explosion. I would lose out on pretty much all my Dark-type moves, and Fake Out. So, which do I value more? Fake Out, or the chance that this can explode? I think it's just take the Evo. But let's... No, let's just take it. I don't think there's a reason to delay. Yeah, I don't think there's a reason to delay. So I think with just Vivian, I can pretty much guarantee my way through the gym. Feather Dance. Go to Celatiac. Level up Fizz. Get Aqua Jet. Or Focus Energy. I should learn Water Pulse, I believe, here as well. Get rid of Rage. I mean, like, I don't... It's not like these are bad encounters. Not by any stretch of the imagination. Like, I think for the most part, what I have is pretty solid. I'm trying to stop myself from swearing as much. It's hard. It's a hard habit to break. It's like, dude, I'm a gamer. Okay. I think we just rush to our next encounter. I think we just rush to the next encounter as well. Go ahead and export everything. Clear out our boxes. Go next. Boom, boom. Export this over. Boom, boom. So I can just lead here and I can raise relief. That's a one shot. Bait here. Seismic toss. I can go either here, here or here. And then here I can go here, pretty safely. Could also even go here if I want to use my rough skin. Okay. First fight is easy. Boom, boom, boom. I have a feeling that I'm actually gonna have to try for the next fight though, which I usually don't have to. Mainly because of the natures that I've been given. I guess if I can stop him from getting sticky web set up, I think I'm fine, but yeah. Let's just take this one on. This is not a hard trainer, so Razor Leaf. If I get attack drop, that's the only way that doesn't kill. We swap Kale first. Yeah. I'm gonna assume it's probably Bubble Beam. I can probably live one. Definitely live one. And then this beats out Aracuda. I'm just gonna do a little funny here. Okay. If it's always critting, I'm going here. Alright, next trainer. This is the one that I think might have a little bit of challenge. So, I mean, no matter what, I can always lead Vivian and put something to sleep, right? Carvana is not guaranteed to kill. Great. Surskit is. Surskit is guaranteed to kill. Okay. So we use Surskit. Surskit leads, outspeeds, one-shots here. And it should bait into... I'd imagine one of these two. So if it goes Mawile... Wow, I don't have a great answer, huh? Well, this is fine. Is there any way I can not bait Covet, though? No, at least he's Covet his highest damage roll most of the time. So I guess I could go here on Covet, put it to sleep, then I can go here. But does putting it to sleep even do anything? I mean, it maybe gives me like a turn to capitalize on it. Well, I could, if this is just straight up better here, I think I use this here. Yeah, if Stuffle can handle this like 100% of the time, I think I just have Stuffle handle this 100% of the time. Okay, that changes this. So if this comes out, we just go Grotle. We eat the Covet, and then we'll Sand Tomb, and then take care of it. And then if it brings here, we can go here, here, and Stuffle. There we go. Okay, wasn't as much as I thought. I ended up having pretty much exactly what I needed to answer this. All these, nope, I need Surskit. I'm pronouncing it correctly now. It took a little bit. I'm still probably going to pronounce it Surfskit a couple times, but I know it's Surskit. Everything gets oranberries. If I get Tortuga, I'm so happy if I get Tortuga. Everything good. Boom, boom. Here. Okay, so we bait here. Bubble Beam always kills. Bye-bye. Baiting Mawile on what should be Covet into Grotle. Grotle eats that and then can just press Sand Tomb. And my Sand Tomb kind of just deals enough where I don't have to think too much here. It's always fire things. So I mean, I could realistically go back, but I think I just stay in here to eat this. Punch legs. And then we go set. Just rock smash. Just brutal swing on this. You can. We go Briar. Briar eats it. Razor Leaf. One shots. Boom. Easy. Make sure it's active. Pick everything up. Escape rope. I'm literally just trying to get through this as fast as possible again. I just want to get back to pretty much where I was before, like an hour and a half ago. I think I have the tools to get there pretty quickly. Vivian is going to carry me, I think, through all of early game. Oops, wrong one. Escape rope. Ba-bam. Okay. So I'm gonna bring, Kale and Grow. Let's go take our encounter here. Is there a way that I can like file details? Can I go to like the edit history? Creating my spreadsheet now because I feel pretty solid about this. Let's take this encounter. Let's allow access. Name at 5. Go to encounters. I'm gonna go ahead and update everything while I'm catching this Pokemon. Krabby. Was Fletchling, Petalburg was Croagunk, 104 was Scatterbug, Dewford was Stuffle, 107 Carvana, 106 Choodle, 109 Krabby. Okay, well that's good because now I can just stay in here and keep it safe. If it was Tortuga, I had to think about what I wanted to swap to, and I have literally no idea what to name. So you're gonna get named Scuttle. Actually, no, let me go pick up the soft sand first. And then let's go check out the Krabby that we got. This could be the goat. Just kidding, it's probably not the goat. I will say some trainers are going to be made a lot more difficult because I didn't take Monferno. Bubble Beam. I just get rid of Vice Grip, right? Yeah, it's probably better that I have a pretty solid move. I'll keep Metal Claw. Okay, so Krabby is, of course, he's modest. Of course he's modest. I'm gonna go take a little break. I'll be right back. And then I'm gonna take out the rest of the early game trainers. Forgot I was still muted. Alright, let's get back at it. 42 minutes and I'm this far already. I'm happy with that. It was like an hour to get to the double battle last time. Okay, good. Smoochum can just outspeed. Or not Smoochum. Houndour can just outspeed and kill with the Fire Fang. Badenday here on Shockwave or here on Brick Break. Probably here on Brick Break because I might see that it kills. If I pre-damage myself to 80% or to 34, I can always bring Brick Break from here. Brick Break allows me to go... What does it allow me to do? I can go here, put it to sleep, then I can go here, and then this beats it, and then on this I can just go here. Okay. Oh, I just noticed that I didn't bring up any of that. Whatever. I shouldn't need more than these 4 to get through this fight. It's gonna take... Some of these fights are gonna be a little longer of a plan. So I just want to... Here. So pre-damage 1 to 34 HP. So I could have just done this with fighting weak wild Pokemon and getting myself there, but I'm using a pre-damage script. Or I could have poisoned myself, but like, right. Either way, I could have gotten to this very easily. Fire Fang, one shot. Beats Magby, go here. Sleep Powder always hits. Then I can grow for free, hopefully. Good. I can now press Water Pulse twice and then pretty much fine. Good. And then here we just go Grotle. And Sand Tomb a couple times. 1. Yeah, I'm never dead to Fire Punch, so I can just stand and Sand Tomb again. Alright. Let's walk our way back. Pull this up. So I think Choodle is actually a good answer into Fletchinder most of the time. Yeah, and that actually stands true here. And then on this, I can just... It's always baiting Headbutt, so I can go here, put it to sleep, swap into this. I could also use this, I could also use Stuffle. Stuffle's also pretty free. Okay. Pretty free fight here. Just gonna pick up Krogunk. I didn't see the Lumberry. Oh god, that could have ended up bad. Thank god Vivian is tankier then. Oh, okay. Let me go a little slower. Maybe. I don't think I'm actually gonna go through this any slower. I just say I should go through it slower and then I don't. Okay. This one, put it to sleep. Do I have better? I guess my question of do I have something better is Choodle. Could put it to sleep. I think put it to sleep into double air cutter is probably the correct play, but this does better against the other two Pokemon, so maybe not. Maybe we do use Choodle. Because Choodle, if he Shockwaves turn 1, I have to think about swapping. I could also just use Pidgeotto. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just use Pidgeotto. And updates here. You can use you to answer that. And then this handles this pretty well. We can use you and Choodle as backups. And then while I'm at it, let's plan for this trainer. Its ranges on everything. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's go pick up the 6 Pokemon that I need for the next 2 fights. Yes, next 2 fights. I'm gonna be doing both back to back just because there's no reason to go home in between the next trainer. Okay, everyone gets an Oranberry. I need to be more mindful of who has Lumberries and who doesn't. Because that could be the thing that ends up fucking me. Okay, it shockwaved, so that means I can just press it again. I'm gonna shockwave again. Nice. Crit. If it didn't crit, I would have swapped. We just go Briar here. Fake out. Razor Leaf. And I always love another Sonic Boom, so I could just stay in here. Let's go Kale. Air Cutter can take it out. And then this has a Lumberry, so I just need to swap. Look at that. Checking this time. Okay. And then Vivian can just walk through this trainer. I don't need to worry about anything. I just press Air Cutter a couple times, and then this will die. There you go. Very easy trainer fight. What time is it? 4:40. Okay. We got 2 fights now before I get back to where I'd like to be. So let's try and get through these. Okay, Apom. I think if I just lead Stuffle. If I just lead Stuffle and press Rock Smash a couple times. Just realistically, I could also go here and put it to sleep, but I don't think that really does anything to help. Yeah. So I'm gonna use you to handle this. Vivian will be the #1 person that we're gonna use. And then I can use like Krogunk with Mudshot and this to kind of finish it up. And then I can use this on this if I need. No, not really. So So I think it's just better to bring Shoodle. Okay. Fairly easy planning. Go ahead and grab Krogunk, put him 4th. Nuzleaf isn't going to be used, and neither are any of the other Pokemon in there. Okay. You, Grotle, boom, boom, boom. Everyone's good. This fight, I think I just did Orange on everyone. Maybe Grotle gets a Cherry. Yeah. Okay, take you. I'm just gonna press Rock Smash a couple times. Very good. So I guess I could just stay in here, but I think we go Kale. Sand Attack's fine. Sleep Powder hits most of the time here. We can go Singed. So here's the question. Is it worth it to press Fake Out? Yes. No, it was not. The answer was no. I'm gonna go back to Kale, just because I want to get on... I want to get my evasion drop back. So there's no reason to press Fake Out because he's asleep. That's the reason to not press Fake Out, not because it doesn't deal damage. Okay. So, no, I think even killing here is fine. Because this should always bait Spark or Howl, which is fine into Grotle. And then Grotle kills with a couple Sand Tombs, yeah. Sand Tomb into Razor Leaf always kills. Very good. Okay. So Mienfoo is an easy one actually. I just lead Vivian and outspeed and one-shot it. Lead Vivian, outspeed one-shot, bait to probably here on Shockwave, and I can just go here, and then Thunder Wave, this beats it. And then this time, if I need a backup, Nuzleaf can do decent against it. I guess it's always baiting Fire Punch, right? This always baits Fire Punch. On Fire Punch, I can use Carvana. Against this, we'll use you, and Stuffle doesn't do great. I guess who does do great? Pretty much only Krogunk. Stuffle can like get some damage on. That's about it. Yeah, if Stuffle can get damage on, I think it's more useful than I might think. Okay. I just feel like Carvana might kind of be a waste. Like. If I don't have anything else to use, I don't have anything else to use, right? Okay. Does everything get Oranberries again? No. This time we'll need to give out Pecha Berries. So you'll get a Pecha. You'll get a Pecha. You keep your Cherry Berry, as you'll also get one. So it should be, let me just go through this. Pecha, Cherry, Cherry, Oran, Pecha. No, Briar needs a Cherry as well. Okay. Lead Kale, Air Cutter kills. On Flafu, we go straight to Girdle. Thunder Wave is fine. Press Sand Tomb. Thunder Wave's perfect. We just Sand Tomb. Okay. So that we'll bait always Venoshock from here. So on always Venoshock, Kale is kind of free. Put it to sleep. It has a Lumberry. Okay, good thing he toxicked. Actually, I think it's fine to just double Sleep Powder here. Am I dead to a crit? It's actually something I do have to think about. I'd be dead to a Shockwave crit. It's like one roll, so I can stay in. Always go into Singed here, and then we'll just one shot. Okay. Nice. Let's do the story beats first. I'm starting to get pretty hungry, I'm not gonna lie, so I might call it earlier than I thought. I at least have to pick up all my items. This fight might actually just not be difficult at all. Secret Power, is that what this one is? It's probably good on you over Stomp. I mean, let's look at what our hidden power typings are. Psychic. Bug. I mean, it's better than that. HP Dragon. I guess I didn't look at what Carbonis was. HP Flying. I don't think that's going to be used. Okay. Do I just go take my encounter? I think I just take my encounter here. Yeah. Once again, we're leading with Kale. Kale's gonna hopefully draw us a Horsey with a Dragon Scale on it. One can hope. I'd also be Quillfish would also go really hard. And it's a Remoraid. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not even gonna bother looking at it. Actually, no, because Remoraid can sometimes just absolutely blow up a Pokemon with a Psybeam. It may not seem like it's one of those Pokemon that does a lot of damage, and it's not. But it knows Psybeam, which means there's something to be said about it being used. Okay, just go here, heal. Do I need to check any of the other moves? Yeah, you need... Phew. Ugh. Yeah, I actually do want to check most of these. Just see what their hidden power typings are, see if they may be useful. Okay, first Secret Power needs to get on his ear. Probably also on brand, but he's gonna lose his normal typing here pretty soon, so I don't know if it's really necessary. And then last but not least, Grub needs to get it over Tackle. Right now we're just teaching Secret Power over worse normal type moves. So Azir, what do you get? Dragon, not useful. Ash, Grass. It's better than Bubble. Fury, Fighting. Okay. Let's save. And let's pull the exports. Let's pull those exports out again. And then I'll pull up the fight. Okay. Let's reload it. So I do not have a great answer into this. I think my best is just Choodle. Shell Armor Choodle can two-shot with Ice Fang no matter what. Like, if this was something I could use, I would use it. But it also has Insomnia, so like... So, I mean, if Grotle can handle those two... And then you... Because can I just absorb against this? Oh, I think first attack no. I can always just absorb multiple times. Yeah, because he'll be forced into Aqua Jetting. So I can always just suck it. So if I had to guess at what will be most useful, it's probably not you. I need something to bait acid, which you do. But this will just bait out whatever's faster, so it'll bait here. And it'll probably be on acid, so on acid I could just go here. Put it to sleep. Then what? Yeah, then what? Put it to sleep, then just fire off attacks. Guess that could work. And then we bring you for this. And for Fake It on this if necessary. Rollout just does too much damage to Houndour to be useful. So I think Stuffle's gonna somehow have to answer the Whirlipede. I mean, Rollout does negative damage to him. Yeah, Rollout does negative damage to Stuffle. So I could Silk Scarf, but I don't think I necessarily have to. I just have to think about what else could potentially be useful here. Because I think Carvana... No, Carvana's not going to be useful. I doubt Pidgeotto will be useful. The thing is, Nuzleaf could have some use. It beats normal type attacks. That means I just... Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Let's just do it. No more beating around the bush. Let's just do it. Okay, we're grabbing the All-Stars for this one. Nuzleaf goes here. Take items from Pokemon in the box first, and then I need to figure out what items I want here. So first off, Grub. You are 100% getting an ordinary. Brodel, same thing. You're also getting an ordinary. Kale, I think you're gonna get a Pecha. Briar is gonna get an Oran. Singed is gonna get an Oran, and Set's also gonna get an Oran. Does Brutal Swing count as contact? Yeah. Do all these count as contact? Secret Power might not count as contact. Secret Power may not count as contact. In which case there is something to be said about putting... We'll keep it on there, yeah. Go pick everything up. Let's go. Okay. We're here again. Alright. On the lead Murkrow, I press Ice Fang twice. Bait's here. On here I can go Kale. Put it to sleep. And then I can just try and fire off some attacks here. Okay. It's a little annoying. But it does give me a pretty nice swap. Gives me a decent swap into Briar. Nice. I'll fake out. And that puts it at Razor Leaf range, so we'll take the kill here. And then I can just go Grotle and absorb a couple times. I don't think the speed drop does matter. Whatever. We'll just get as much heals as we can. Okay. Does this always bait Venoshock? I believe it should. So on what should always be Venoshock, we'll go Singed. Singed can get a fake out off. And then we only have to worry about swapping if he soaks me. Okay, so he's looking for either Venoshock or... we go Kale. Toxic. Yep, that was the other move that he was looking for. Okay, we're gonna put it to sleep. And then just swap straight back to Singed. And then we're not going to press Fake Out, we're just going to press Mud Shot. Perfectly fine. We just press this until it dies. Okay, we bait Frillish. I think on Frillish I can just go Briar. I can also just go Grotle. Well, what move is this baiting? Is it always Hex? It's most of the time Hex. So I guess Briar is the best swap. At 30 HP, Whirlipede most of the time sees that it should roll out. Good. We're just gonna Secret Power. Nice. I was right about Secret Power. Secret Power is not a contact move. Alright, it's an easy fight, surprisingly. And with that, I can level everyone up to 21. We just take level 21 here on everyone. Go to Secret Power here. Can always just reteach it if necessary. Roar, we're not running that. It's gonna learn Training Kiss. I think I teach it over Struggle Bug. Yeah, so I'll get signal beam at 25, which is basically just... My music is over. Actually, let me do this one. Let's go this one. I think I teach over Struggle Bug. Can always reteach it more. Seismic Toss. Surely I have better answers than... Or pot shot, I guess. Bind. I'd be really shocked if I wanted to teach over anything here. I'm going to take my last two encounters as well. Gust. Fizz, I don't think it's any moves. Poison Fang. I mean, I went through this last time. There's no reason to have Leo. This guy's not surviving a hit. No Horsey. Again. It's roughly the exact same encounters that I just had. Steel's not a great attacking move. What's my Vivian speed? 19, 46. It's actually pretty good. That outspeeds every Pokemon on Brawly's team except for Lopunny. We delay this. Could teach over Secret Power. And then this can evolve. Okay. That's every single Pokemon I own. Leveled up. Let's export it. Let me clear my box actually first. Run back to the Calx and we're going to take on this trainer real quick. So I think I just lead here and Rock Smash twice, so I don't think I'm ever in threat to die. That'll bait here. And I actually don't have great answers into Ponyta. Huh. Okay, well, surely this beats something else then, right? I can go Fletchinder on this. Fletchinder handles it pretty well. My concern then lies with this. Sure, these two handle it okay, but if I can always bait Energy Ball, I think I can go here maybe. That'll force energy bolt to be used. Yeah, let's do that. And there's no way that Krogan can beat. Yeah, that's so fun. So there's no way that Krogan beats Bobero. Oh no, this stays. Bring the all-star lineup back out again. I have a lot of flying types. It's something to take note of. Oranberry, Ketchupberry, Chesterberry, also Chesterberry, Oranberry. Okay, on this we press Rock Smash twice. Beating Ponyta, Rico Brand. I'm just gonna aerial ace a couple times, still dies. I can keep myself pretty healthy here. Electric, Rico Grotle. Grotle, I think I'm pressing Razor Leaf every time. Yeah, pressing Razor Leaf a bunch of times here. Presses Toxic at 18 HP, 16 HP. White Dustox. This is always Venoshock. Goes here. Air Cutter was the wrong one to press. Here's Slash Ice Kiss. No, it's Sunflora, should just be Venoshock, so we go back there. Slush Bomb. Okay, well, that's fine. Gets me back into Kale. Or I can Air Cutter twice. And take the kill. Boom. Very good, very good, very good. So I mean, yeah. Well, once again, I'm once again asking for a static Pokemon. I would very much like Fluffy. Did I pick up the Wonberry? Or the rare candy? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You may look at this and be like, well, why the hell are you happy about getting a Reap? I'm about to show you. We're about to draw it. I'm getting Toge here. We're getting another Toge run. Okay. Lonely isn't great, but it has respectable bulk. I think I just take it. I just take the levels. Shockwave over that. I don't need Headbutt. I believe I learned like Thunder Punch at 21. 19. We teach that over Cotton Spore. And then we're gonna go draw for Granite Cave now. So this is the first time, I believe, in these 5 attempts that I get to draw for Togedemaru. With more... Okay. So, first off, let me pull up this. Boom. Here we go. So Slateport, I drew Remoraid, and on 110, I drew Marie. So now I get to draw from Granite Cave. What Static does, Static outside of battle gives you a 50% chance to encounter any electric type Pokemon. On Granite Floor 1F, there is only one electric type Pokemon. So that means Togedemaru goes from a 5% to a 50% encounter chance. You take this. You take that roll. Every time. Every time I take that roll. Let me update these first, actually. I don't remember what teams I have unlocked, so let me open it up so I have it. So it's Defog 20, Defog 20, Swagger 37, 45 Rock Blast, and Flash. So yeah, that's everything. We'll bring it back here. We're going for the Togedemaru chance. Absolutely. I'd be a fool to not go for this. So we're static pulling with Zeri. We're static pulling with Zeri. Please, 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 Togedemaru. Please. Okay. This is fine. Actually, I like Scion better for this. I feel like Scion makes more sense. If I was not just dumb, I could figure out where the hell... Okay. Scion. So I got Rhyhorn like 2 attempts ago. It's okay. So it does exactly what I need it to for this point in the game. Obviously, I would have much rather... Those are really good stats. Those are really good stats. It does exactly what I need it to for this point in the game. And I'll go ahead and showcase that as soon as I get it leveled up. So Smackdown will always be a stronger attack than any normal type attack, so there's really no reason to be teaching them. Scary Face, I mean, there's no reason to have same attack. I'm not gonna play around missing attacks. Okay, so that is now every encounter that I have access to before brawling. With that being said, I'm done doing battles for now. So, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna do some calcs. So for Kubfu, I have, let's reload this so that it resets everything. Okay. So I have a bunch of great answers into Kubfu. Export, let me get mask in here just in case. Mass Squirrain at 22. We get rid of Bubble Beam for Gust, and we get rid of Hidden Power for Scarifos. Okay. So Kubfu, I have 4 answers into. have Mask. I have Vivian. And I have Fletchinder. All of these are viable answers into Kubfu. Although I will say, Fletchinder doesn't look like a great option. Okay, I'll just get that out of the way. I don't think Fletchinder looks like a great option. So that gives me 2. That gives me Mask, and that gives me Vivian. Both of them outspeed. Yeah. Both of these outspeed. If this had a neutral nature, would I be able to one-shot this? There'd be a chance. What if I was special or plus special attack? A better chance. Okay. That being said, let's open up the Run and Bun document. Boom. Okay. So, Kubfu, Lopunny, Combuskin, Hitmontop, Poliwhirl, and Scraggy are these 6 Pokemon. Just looking at this, I can tell you exactly which Pokemon is going to be the hardest for me to deal with, and it's going to be surprising. It's Combuskin. It's Combuskin every single time. I think, realistically, we probably take both of these. We use Vivian to bait this, or to beat this. Or no. So Vivian beats this, baits this out. We swap here, then we swap here. Quick attack, bounce it out. I shouldn't have taken enough damage to bait this, so I should always be baiting here. On Rock Slide or Fake Out. So I can just go here. I can go back. I can get a couple of swaps off. And I can go Girdle. And Girdle at like -3, this is completely free. Even at like just -2, this is completely free. Question is, what Pokemon do I want to beat this with? Because if this is always baiting... If this is always killing with Mach Punch, I can get here. I can bait this out. If I can get a Bulldoze off on this... I think I need to get a Bulldoze off on this. Yeah, Stuffle does okay into Scraggy. The part that sucks is that we always beat Power Up Punch. But like, what's my other option? It's not Croagunk. Vivian could fraud it. I mean, on always Power Up Punch, I can kill from 50, right? So I think Stuffle is, yes, the lead-in. And then I guess I'll use Fluffy to beat this. She doesn't do great against that. Yeah, being minus defense actually is not great. But this is looking like what my 6 would be. So now I just have to find out how to get through here. So if I lead Vivian, Sleep Powder, Air Cutter. If Wake, Sleep Powder again, Draining Kiss. Swap Rhyhorn, swap mask, quick attack. Right. This looks like I need to take a little bit of HP or else... The thing is that Rhyhorn actually does decent damage into Combusken. So, I mean, realistically, I'd like Vivian to take a little bit of HP. So the Lopunny gets baited instead of Combusken, because otherwise it baits Combusken and then things look a little rough. Because I straight up do not have anything for Combusken. He's like 10% HP, 20%. So if he can see that he dies, he never presses it. But like I need Rhyhorn healthy. But no one that I have can eat a hit. Unless it's always Thunder Punch, then I could go Carvanha. Or not Thunder Punch. If it's always Incinerate, I can go Carvanha. Okay. Could I use Girdle for this? If necessary. It's somewhat the same thing here. This is much... This one I could grasp a lot more. Like I'm trying to find a way to include maybe another Pokemon on here, but I'm not really sure what else could work. Maybe Krabby. Krabby would actually be good because he has Aqua Jet. But then, like, who am I replacing? It'd be Fluffy. It'd be Fluffy. Yeah, I'd have to replace Fluffy with Krabby, but is there any way I can do that? Because then I don't... Then my Poliwhirl answer... Ugh, my Poliwhirl answer is not great. And then Fluffy or Krabby. Yeah. So I think no matter what, Vivian's coming to the fight, Rhyhorn's coming to the fight, and then Mask and Girdle are coming to the fight. I would believe that Stuffle is most likely coming to the fight. Most likely. Could I buff the speed here? I could buff the speed on my Stuffle to outspeed Scraggy. Which would then make him want to press Rock Tomb on me. But if I get Rock Tombed on the swap in, it doesn't really matter anyways. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to bring Krabby. We just put a Cherry Berry on Krabby and we hope Or not hope. Because it can't get crit. Yeah, we just hope that Vivian doesn't get turn 1 woke up. If I can kill Kubfu at... If I can kill Kubfu at 100% HP, I always bait Hitmontop out. That would require a 2 to 3 turn sleep. I could also always take the first attack, put him to sleep, and then Draining Kiss. Right? I could always take the first attack, because that would guarantee that Lopunny comes out next. But if I want to guarantee... if I want to give myself a chance against Combuskin, I think I need Vivian. I don't know. I think I just need Vivian to put a bunch of Pokemon to sleep here, and that's how I'm winning this. So I could, if I can keep Grotle healthy, Grotle can come, or can kind of go against Poliwhirl. I say kind of. Yes, kind of. I can also use Vivian to put it to sleep. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to rely on Vivian. But I've been recording for 3 hours. I need to take a break. Like at this point, I'm really tired, so I need to stop. So that's the recording for today.